This is a really beautiful piano piece, and I recommend learning it even if you've never heard it. Let me see if I can play it for you. Let's get started with the left hand. We have an F octave with a C in the middle, so here's middle C, and we want the middle and the F above that on our thumb, F below that on our pinky. Okay, so we play those one at a time, F, C, F. And then right hand comes in on an F above this high C here. Here's middle C, next C, and this is the F that we want, so play that F. Then we're going to play it again with a C above that. Okay, and the left hand's going to have an A flat above the F you did with your thumb here. So reach over, do the black key in the middle of 3 blacks here, and we're going to play those all together, but we're going to roll it. See that squiggly line with the arrow going up means you roll it from bottom to top. So just kind of roll it there. Okay, right hand moves up to a D flat, right here, this black key, back down to C, and then down to B flat. This black key on the right side of 3 blacks here. So this first box goes, left hand starts holding the pedal. Okay, and left hand's going to move down a bit to a E octave. So you were on F, so move everything down to an E. So E above middle C and the E down here with my pinky. Then a D flat in the middle of that. D flat is the left side black key in the middle, or left side of 2 blacks here. So left hand goes E, D flat, E, and then right hand comes in with an E below the F that you started on, right here. So play that, then you're going to play it again with a G above that, with a B flat above that. Okay, and you're going to roll it here. Right hand's going to roll those 3. And then you go higher to a C, back down to B flat, and then back or down a little more to A flat, this black key in the middle of 3 blacks here. So this box here goes, okay, and the left hand's going to come in with a D flat octave here, so going even lower, here's middle C, here's the D flat that I want, okay, on my thumb, and then the D flat below that on the pinky, A flat in the middle of 3 blacks, here's an A flat, so D flat, A flat, D flat. And then your left hand's going to cross over and play an F above that. At the same time, your right hand does an F up here. So together, and then up more when the right hand to a G, up a little more to A flat. But when you do A flat, do a D flat on your left hand, this high one that you had on your thumb, together. And then right hand comes back down to a G. So this whole box here goes. And we're going to move up here. So now the left hand moves down a little more to a C octave with a G in the middle. So middle C on my thumb, C below that on my pinky, G in the middle, and just roll it up, C, G. But when you do this middle C on your thumb and your left hand, you want the right hand to play an E here with it. And then left hand does the G that you already played, and then right hand moves up to an F, and your left hand thumb reaches up a little more to a D, play those together. The left hand goes back to that same G, and then right hand moves up a little more to a G, and left hand stretches that thumb even more to an E right here above middle C, and then left hand has that G again. So this whole box here goes. Okay? Now after that we're going to repeat back to the very beginning. I have this C in parenthesis because you're going to play this C the second time. We didn't play it the first time. We're going to play it now. And it's this high C up here on the repeat. So you repeat back. And I'm not going to go through that again because we just did that. So on the second time on the repeat, you play this box, and then you're going to go from here to here. And then we'll continue there. So let's look at this left hand D flat octave that we previously did right here. So D flat, thumb, D flat on the pinky, A flat in the middle. So D flat, A flat, D flat, back down to the A flat, and then you're going to reach your left hand thumb up higher to an E flat. This black key on the right side of two blacks, and the right hand's going to have a B flat up here, black key on the right side of two blacks with it. And then your left hand's going to go back to that A flat that we did right here, and the right hand's going to also have an A flat, so play those together. And then left hand reaches up even further to an F above middle C, all by itself. And then when you go back down to that A flat we've been doing in this box, right hand moves down to a G. Okay, so that's what you do there. So this whole box goes. Alright, now let's do this one. Very similar to this box here, it's just shorter. We have the C octave, middle C on the thumb, C here, and G as the fifth in the middle. So we go left hand C, G, C, back to that G, and then we reach up with our thumb, left hand for an E, and the right hand is going to do an E with it together. So this whole box goes. Okay, now let's move up here to finish. Right hand's going to have a G octave at once. So you have, here's middle C, here's a G above that, and then a G above that. So we play that G octave together. At the same time, the left hand does a D flat octave in the fifth. So we have middle C here for left hand, D flat is this black key, and then D flat below that, A flat in the middle, but play the low D flat on your pinky with the G octave in the right hand. Left hand continues, and then right hand moves up to an A flat, the black keys in the middle of three blacks. Play those together, A flat octave. In between that, the left hand's going to have a thumb D flat. Right hand moves up even higher to a B flat, black key on the right side of three blacks, an octave, and the left hand plays that D flat thumb again. So this whole box goes. Okay, moving on. Left hand's going to move down to a B flat octave in the fifth. So we have B flat below middle C, and then we have this low B flat on the pinky, F in the middle. And at the same time we do that pinky B flat on left hand, we have a G octave on the right hand like we had over here. So we play those together. Left hand, F, B flat. Then right hand moves up to an A flat octave. Okay, middle black key and three blacks. And then left hand plays that thumb B flat in between. And then right hand moves up even higher to a B flat octave. And then the left hand has that thumb B flat again. So this whole box here goes. Okay, now your right hand's going to move it up even higher to a B. Okay, so here's a B, B octave. Left hand's going to have a low G octave. Here's middle C, here's the G we want on our thumb, G below that on the pinky, and D in the middle. So let's play that low G with the left hand pinky with the B on the right hand. So together, then left hand does D, G, D. And then right hand moves down to a G, right here, G octave, right there. Then left hand does a G, D in the middle. G, D, a thumb G, and then the D. And then the high D on the right hand's up here, octave, okay? So let's go through the whole song now. Here we go, very beginning, first box. Second box. Third box. We come up here and do this. Repeat, so we go back to the very beginning and play this C this time, this high C. Right here. Now, this is the repeat, so we're going to go from here up to here to finish. So now I'm here. And then we do this box. Alright, one more line to go up here. So here we go right here. Next box. Okay, and then the last one. Alright, so now we have the whole thing. And it should take you quite a while to do this. This is hard stuff. So make sure you use the pedal each measure. And take your time. It should take you a few days or even a couple of weeks to really get this one down good. So good luck with it. I hope you enjoy it.